Good morning on this beautiful August day. Well, my roses are still just delighting me with all their beauty. And there's a few dahlias in here too.
Yeah.
So that's they smell so lovely. So this is my gift to you. Do you want to put them down, Barry?
Yeah.
Oops.
Over here. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So today's little lesson is about change and the beauty of change. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes people don't really want to change, but change can bring so much beauty into your life. So when we were 28, we had finally, Barry in medical school and residency and me in graduate school, and we'd finally finished so many years of schooling. And we were living in Santa Cruz, and we finally felt like, wow, we could actually have the freedom to do all kinds of things and to travel and all kinds of things that we couldn't do with all the schooling. So we decided that we would not have children, and we would just leave our lives really open. And we were at that time, we had this wonderful teacher, Baba Haridas, who had come from India, and he was starting a center in Santa Cruz, Mount Madonna Center. And he wasn't that popular at that time, and we met with him every week for a couple of hours. It was really very special. And one of the meetings, he said, when are you going to have children? And we said, we're not going to, because we don't want our lives to change. And his communication back to us was, life is about change, and we cannot stop change. Isn't that a beautiful message? Well, as you know, we went on to have 3 children who have blessed our lives enormously. I can't even imagine not having them. Change is beautiful. And our son, he was a total surprise. We're at that place where we weren't going to have any more children. We were 42, and he came so beautifully. So one more story. Where we live outside of our home was this huge pine tree. Very, very close to our house. And we watched it constantly because we didn't want, any limbs to fall. Excuse me, there's an apartment where my parents lived. So we watched it. We had a tree service come every couple of years. It cost a lot of money to take down certain limbs. And they'd say, we could cut this tree. And we're like, no, that would be too much change. Now, the thing with this tree that was extremely annoying is that it was home to a multitude of squirrels. And they would climb to the highest branches and gnaw away at pine cones. And these big pine cones would drop. And it was not unusual for windshields to be broken. We basically couldn't use a whole part of our driveway. And on any given morning, we'd come out and the whole driveway would be littered with pine cones and branches, and it was annoying. But still, we didn't take the step to make the big change.
We used to refer to the squirrels as the bomber squirrels.
I know. It was a serious.
Dropping bombs.
Yeah, and people would come for counseling and say, don't park there, your windshield will get broken. So we have storms here in Santa Cruz, big storms. Yeah. And I guess it was 2 years ago, we got an announcement on our cell phone, stay inside, the winds are 80 miles an hour. Boom. The whole tree, roots and everything, fell over. It was gone. No chance of ever saving that tree. It didn't do any real damage. It just took a lot of work to clean it up. And now I have the most beautiful garden there. So pretty. It just fits in with the landscape and the flow of the driveway. and there's no more huge pine cones falling and breaking windshields. There's no more danger of getting hit from these falling objects. It's actually really very, very lovely. And we didn't take the step to change, but Mother Nature took the step for us. And sometimes it happens that way. And change is a beautiful thing. And we need to be open to it and know that there's beauty in every change that happens to us in our lives.
Yeah, thank you for that. The story about this big tree falling also was an amazing miracle story, and there is an article that we wrote about it. If you want to read that whole story on our website, but it was amazing how the tree fell over and the roots lifted up our 250-gallon propane tank into the air, and yet it didn't break any of the lines, and also the power to our house, the cable also was lifted up and not broken. I mean, just a total miracle that happened. Yeah.
And no one was hurt.
Nobody was hurt.
Nothing was really damaged.
Yeah. Oh, and sometimes I think about, talk about change. One minute we were living our lives with our small children in our little rented house, a little bit far from this, just a couple 100 feet from us here. And the next minute, the earthquake in 1989 completely destroyed the house. Talk about change, broke the house apart, and also the miracle of us living, because we actually came very close to dying, and that's a whole nother story that's in our new book, A Couple of Miracles. But so yeah, change. Nobody wants change. Nobody, people. We get comfortable, right? We get just we like life to be the way it is, and yet change happens, and there also is the miracle in that change, which was without that earthquake, without the earthquake, the land that we now live on, and we tried to buy for years and could never buy because the owner kept jacking up the price way too high. After the earthquake, he offered the land to us for below market value. And so it's also important to, the song I want to sing is a song I wrote about miracles, and how we don't know, in like our lowest times, we don't realize that a miracle is unfolding right now. That's what this song is about.
Thank you, Barry.
Here, let me go this way. I know there's a miracle unfolding right now. It doesn't even matter that I don't know quite how. I just have to trust while I quiet my doubt, and then watch the miracle appear. I know there's a miracle unfolding right here. The dark clouds will pass and the sky will get clear. Love will come through, so there's nothing to fear. We'll surely watch a miracle appear. There's a miracle unfolding right now. It doesn't even matter that I don't know quite how. I just have to trust while I quiet my doubt, and then watch the miracle appear. There's a miracle unfolding right here. The dark clouds will pass and the sky will get clear. Love will come through, so there's nothing to fear. We'll surely watch a miracle. We'll surely see the miracle. We'll surely watch the miracle appear. So just take a moment, close your eyes, and just feel that there is a miracle that's unfolding right now in your life. And you're not able to see it because it hasn't happened, but it is happening. It's just not visible. But it is unfolding. And if you could just trust that the miracle is happening, and when you least expect it, boom, it's there. And then you realize, oh, that's what's going on. Okay, you can open your eyes. And that's the message for today.
Aw, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah.
One more look at the flowers.
One more look at the flowers.
This beautiful red one is just wanting appreciation. Mr. Lincoln.
You really talk about miracle. Look at this. Sometimes I feel, Joyce, that I may write and sing songs, but sometimes I feel that your songs are these beautiful roses.
Oh, thank you.
That's how you sing.
I do love them very much. I love you much more.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you.